because I've been busy working all day and sitting at the desk, I'm going to be doing a stretch routine, especially on my calves, as I know that they're feeling a little tight. So the best thing to do is stretch them out and hold them for that long stretch. And I'm talking 1 to 3 minutes. So I'll take you through my routine. First up, we're going to stretch out the gastrocnemius calf muscle, that is. And what I'm doing here, as you can see, my toes are raised and then I'm pushing my hips forward. That's just going to increase the stretch and also the mobility. Now I'm holding it for about 1 minute on each side and then obviously switching sides. Once I've done that, I'm going to go into some Jefferson curls. So what that looks like is having the legs straight and then going down as low as I can to touch the ground. I'm just flossing the legs. I'm getting them prepared to go into that deeper stretch. So I did 10 reps of that and then I held onto the back of my legs. As you can see, I can't straighten out my legs. So that means I am super tight and I need to work on my mobility. So I held this stretch for 1 minute. Then I went into some elephant walks. I really love this exercise because I find that it stretches the hamstrings and the other calf called the soleus. But basically what you're doing is extending one leg, squeezing the quad, and then rotating from side to side. Then I went into a deep hamstring stretch. Now this is my favorite way to stretch out your hamstrings. The goal is to get your bum as close as to the door as you can without your bum lifting off the ground, while having your legs straight. And then also look at my feet. I want my toes pulled back towards me. This is super important because I'm increasing the stretch. So getting that deeper range. I've just put my hands over the top of my head to help stretch out the shoulders and the chest. Now, the reason why I like doing this this exercise laying on the ground is because then the back feels supported. So it's easier to get into that deeper stretch. I held this for 5 minutes. Sometimes I'll do this for 10 minutes, but honestly, just hold it for as long as possible. If you feel tingling in the legs, that is normal. Please don't think that it's something wrong, especially if your legs are tight. You're definitely going to feel that. Then the next exercise is the couch stretch. So if you sit a lot, you definitely want to do this exercise. My foot is on the wall, and then what I'm doing is I'm rotating my hips. You can't see it, but I'm rotating my hips towards my ribs. So I'm stretching out. You'll feel it in your quads, so the front of your legs, or in the front of the hip there, depending on how tight you are. So I held that for 1.5 minutes on each side. Now, if you're feeling this on your lower back, you may want to put your foot on the ground and do the same movement. Then I stretched out the glutes by rotating the foot over the top of the leg, and then I was meant to be looking the other way, but I was listening to a podcast while doing this, and I found it super interesting. But yes, twisting and rotating through your midsection, and then pulling your arm or your leg towards your chest to help get that deeper stretch in the glutes. I do enjoy this exercise. It's not the most effective, but I really do enjoy it. And then my partner came in to chat to me about a few things. But the next exercise I got into was another calf stretch. Because the calves are tight, I'm like, God, girl, you got to stretch these out. So straight legs and then holding this for a minute, pushing the hips forward as far as I can while keeping my heels on the ground. Now, the last muscle that I've missed out in the calves is the soleus. So doing that exact same move, but bending through the knee is going to stretch out the soleus. So I did that for a minute on each side as well.